Coming up on News at Noon, some Athens businesses are trying to cope with lockdown orders. We'll tell you exactly what they are doing to stay open despite these trying times. In no sports, what does this mean for sports fans? We'll tell you if there is still hope for them to see their favorite teams play. News at Noon starts now. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to our final show in this Facebook series. I'm your Central Ohio correspondent, Andrea Robinson. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is sticking with May 1st to begin reopening the economy. His plan is consistent with the three-phase strategy President Trump introduced. DeWine says Phase 1 will begin May 1st. Vulnerable people should continue to shelter in place. Ohioans should still practice social distancing and avoid gatherings of 10 or more people. The plan also recommends minimizing non-essential travel. Large venues may begin to open if they follow physical distancing protocols. Munching down food while enjoying the warm ambience in the restaurant seems like a thing of the past. With the possibility of the economy's restart at the beginning of May, customers are eager to drop by their favorite snacking joints. But what about local restaurants? News at Noon's Adattir Saharas Boudet talked to the local restaurateurs to find out what they expect once the economy restarts.
As some of the restaurants remain closed, others are keeping their businesses running, courtesy of takeouts and curbside deliveries. Court Street Coffee owner Charlie Folks says restarting the economy in the state won't provide a surge in the business.
Even if come May 1st, everything is supposed to go relatively back to normal, there just aren't customers in Athens. Most students have gone home, and so we just don't have the client base that we used to. So I don't see that changing drastically come May 1st.
With more than a month in the lockdown and a sizable decrease in daily sales, local businesses have laid off most of their employees. Folks says he plans to bring back his staff as soon as the lockdown breaks.
We're going to try to get as many staff back working as we can. It just depends on how busy we are. I mean, I can't get all 15 student employees back because most of them are back home anyway. I don't have student employees that are living in Athens.
Athens is still without its major student population. With so few people in the city and restaurants lacking the usual business, it might take a while before these enterprises can go back to normal. For News at Noon, Athens, I am Aditya Sahasrabudhe.
Although restaurants prepare to open and not just carryouts, once the economy restarts, the same considerations for safety will be expected. Despite Governor DeWine's decision to slowly open the state on May 1st, some people held a protest outside the State House on Monday to urge immediate reopening of all businesses. Many carried signs that read, "Freedom over safety, open Ohio now, and all jobs are essential." Despite the stay-at-home order, DeWine said First Amendment rights are protected during this time. But he asked the protesters to maintain a safe distance. The Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services has a new plan to help cut the waiting time and congestion for people seeking help. The department asked people to file their unemployment claims on designated days based on the first letter of their last name. On Sunday, those whose last names start with A through H can file, I through P on Monday, and Q to Z on Tuesday. The other days of the week are open to all. Some people are just about to get the job offers of their life. The NFL is hosting their first virtual NFL draft Thursday night. Round 1 starts at 8 o'clock. Ohio's very own Joe Burrow is expected to be first pick overall. This means he may be staying in Ohio with the Cincinnati Bengals, since they are up first in round 1 of the draft. Hopefully this will offer some entertainment for sports fans as they patiently wait for games to start back up. COVID-19 has caused sports leagues throughout the world to postpone or cancel their seasons. Now sports fans are left without their primary source of entertainment. News at Noon reporter Zach Paquette talked to a sports fan about what they are doing in this time without sports.
Whether it's working out or practicing their jump shot, or just enjoying the fresh air outside, sports fans everywhere are having to find new forms of entertainment during this time with no sports.
The coronavirus first hit the sports world on March 12th as the NBA was the first to suspend its season, creating a domino effect as other major sporting leagues soon followed. It happened fast, leaving sports fans with all this free time. Tyler Hutzler, a youth basketball coach and basketball fan, used this time to focus more on another passion of his, fitness.
A lot of this free time has given me an idea to start a fitness Instagram, basically, to record videos of myself and also my friend that joined me. We both started recording videos of ourselves and just posting them on Instagram just because we're passionate about fitness, and it's given us extra free time to edit videos and just have fun with it.
Some fans, like Columbus Blue Jackets season ticket holder Megan Hersey, have lost the ability to watch their favorite team play, but they have still found ways to get their fix.
Well, I was watching the reruns, like he had mentioned, of the playoff games when we swept the series.
A lot of sports fans still have hope. Leagues like the NBA and NHL are considering concluding their season once it's safe to return. Reporting for News at Noon from Columbus, Ohio, I'm Zach Paquette.
The MLB has also brought up the idea of having their season begin with all of their teams playing in Arizona. There has been no official timetable on when they will begin play. Thanks, Zach. With schools throughout the state limited to online learning, school sports haven't been able to take place. As a result, seniors were able to play their final seasons. On Monday night, schools around the state honored seniors in a unique fashion. High school stadium lights around the Buckeye State were turned on for 20 minutes and 20 seconds to honor the athletes in the class of 2020. This event came after the Ohio High School Athletic Association decided to officially cancel spring sports for 2020. The online learning that K through 12th grade students throughout Ohio experienced will continue. Governor DeWine made the decision to keep K through 12 classrooms online for the remainder of the school year. More than 1.5 million school children have been learning from home since the first school shutdowns on March 17th. It's still unknown if schools will reopen next fall. Right now, everyone's lives are consumed with the effects of coronavirus. That is, everyone except for the kids who don't really know what it is. News at Noon reporter Zenobia Chris talked to some kids about what they are doing now that they have more time to spend with their families.
So, do you know what coronavirus is?
No.
For people like 6-year-old Mara, the coronavirus doesn't exist, and it's easy to enjoy the simple things in life. For people like 3-year-old Aiden, one of his favorite things to do is just take a walk with his dad.
Big one.
Well, that and...
Pictures.
In a time where all kids can do is play, they are loving the chance to be with their families. Mara is just excited to do the normal things.
I can have fun with them and play games, schoolwork.
She is, however, taking time to learn a new skill.
Just so I could know how to ride my bike. So when I'm ready to take my training wheels off.
And just like the rest of us, Martin and Aiden are missing the social interactions that come with not being at home.
Can you tell them what you've been up to?
I've seen my teachers and my friends. Gigi, my best friend ever.
Take it from kids. This is a change. But if we keep going outside and doing the things we love, it can make it a lot easier. For News at Noon in Columbus, Ohio, I'm Zenobia Chris.
Thanks, Zenobia. We can all learn something from kids every once in a while. I hope that story left you smiling as much as it did for me. Thanks for watching this week's episode of News at Noon, and be sure to check out the other shows from today on our Facebook page. It's been a pleasure to bring you these stories for the last 5 weeks. You can read more about these and other COVID-19 stories on our website, woub.org/Media Lab. Stay safe.